Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another entry from Letters from Hyrule, our journey together through this incredibly beautiful game. There was a time where I thought that we had reached the end of it. We had done all that there could be to be done, and now here we are, you know? We're still doing the thing. Basking out over the beautiful Rito village, easily one of my favorite villages in the entire game. We have some work to do. We take a look here. We've got two more areas that we have to go to for this whole quest, the Champions Ballad. We've got, let's see, we've got 2 more main villages. We've got the Elden region here, which will probably have a few more. I'm assuming we're going to have more puzzles to do. You know, that's what I'm assuming. And then we've got to go down here to the Gerudo region. I think we're probably going to go to the Gerudo region first. And we'll try to do this one, and then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I thought this would be a great place to start it. You know, a good intro spot for today's episode. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much. If you're still hanging out with us during this series and still enjoying the content, it really means the world. It really means the world to have you here, have you sharing in this experience. I'm loving this game. I'm loving that we still get a chance to continue to explore it and continue to explore the world. And so hopefully we'll be able to get through these puzzles today and we'll see what the rest of the story has in store for us. But if you enjoy the content, obviously drop a like on this video, comment down below what your thoughts are. If you have any tips or tricks, or even if you just want to say hello, I would love to chat with you, continue to chat with you about this game. And of course, if you enjoy cozy commentary or your viewing pleasure, you're already in the right place. Hit that sub button. We'd love to have you. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in. You know, it's moments like this where you're standing right underneath the divine beast that you finally understand just how massive these things are. I mean, truly, and it's not even standing up, you know, which is even wilder. But man, it's impressive. All right, so we got our sights set. It should be right over there. There we go. Let's get to it. And hopefully we'll find... I hope we're able to get through the last 2 shrines and kind of get going from there. I actually do need to go acquire more ancient arrows. A lot of gems up here. All right. I applaud your courage in coming here. The locations that will be revealed to you are of trials that will enhance the power sleeping within. All right, so we got 3 locations to find. And 3 shrines to complete. All right, so... Oh? Oh. Oh yeah, he's gonna sing us the song. Fight the brute of the sand. Chase rings upon the land. Okay, so it's probably one of those, another one of those ring ones. And then 3, throw the orb underground. All right, well, let's get to it. So we got this one, a sort of rocky village. Let's see, where would that be? Oh, maybe somewhere right here? Is that kind of the same? It seemed like that might have been the same area. Definitely feels like it. Okay. So we're going to set sights over here. So we got that one. We got this one, which looks to be right near, probably right near here. Champions Gate, perhaps. Not too bad. And then, of course, we got this one, which seems to be, I think this is the village. So if that is the village, if that's the village, whatever this is, so it's got to be just over here. Maybe the West Barrens. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe over here, but we'll see. We'll test that out. Definitely not too far from here, and then, yeah, not too far from there, and then, okay. All right, so now, first thing I guess we'll go try this one. Well, actually, no, that was over here. All right. The journey begins. Now, I hope that we pinpointed the right locations. It definitely felt like the locations for this one seemed to be easier than I thought they would be. I was actually kind of nervous because the desert is so expansive. But let's see if we actually got the right spots. So I think that's over here. All right, we'll change our outfit here.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
All right, so it definitely seems like Rivali's gale is faster. I'm not sure how much faster, but it does feel like we got it back sooner than we did before, which is great. I still wish that it was a little bit more powerful, perhaps. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, so looks like we're getting there. Oh, we got to put the snow boots on. That's right. Had to be done. It had to be done. I'm sorry. Okay. This has got to be it. Or at least I hope. Let's see if we can see any sign of anything. Oh, it must be down there in the hole. Is that what that? I think there was something about an underground in the riddle. Chase the rings upon the land. Throw the orb underground. This has got to be it, right? All right, we'll go back over here and see. Maybe this is where it starts. This might not even be the orb one. It could be something else, but... Arrow's nice. I don't know if those are the orbs we're supposed to throw. I feel like there's got to be another one, right? All right, let's go up here really quick. All right, so... I mean, obviously this is where I put the location, but it would be really cool to still see the images without having to go back to the shrine. Oh, wow. I managed to stumble upon... Definitely not what I was expecting. All right, so this was the spot that I marked. It was really just like a general area, but in a very, very large frozen snow globe of sorts. Now, there's no way it would be here, right? I mean, this is monstrous, though. There's got to be another way. You know what I mean? This cannot be the most optimal way to melt this. I guess the question is it even melting?
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Okay, it's definitely faster. That would have taken us an eternity before. All right, arrows definitely seem to be the best way though. Oh, there's a whole shrine up here. That's interesting. All right. Unfortunately, this was not it. Now, I wonder if we just jumped in the hole, if that would do anything. There is a part of me that's wondering if at the base there might have been something. Another part that wonders if it really is these snowballs. Like if you just have to push one. I don't know. I would hope that it would be a little bit more obvious than this, but I mean it's possible.
It is my pleasure.
Did we really just die from that? That's so weird. I wonder why they did so much damage. Now you might be thinking that blowing them up felt a little excessive. You would be right. But it was totally worth it. I can't believe they killed us. I'm struggling to understand why I cannot push this ball. Maybe I can... This is always a good way. Perfect. That is so unfortunate. All right. Well, then perhaps I will assume that that is not it. Because I feel like it would break falling from here. Never actually been down here. Oh, you can't go down there.
Hi.
I hear the Yiga clan was taken out by a traveling swordsman, and yet there are still an awful lot of them around. They seem to be hoarding bananas too. I know one thing for sure. The orb they stole from the Gerudo tribe is in their second floor storage area. But getting there is too dangerous. Staying alive is essential to being a great treasure hunter. I wonder, could we just brute force our way through here? It's not something I ever tried, but I mean, last time we tried it, we did end up dying. Well, that's unfortunate. We're just gonna fight everybody then. I should take care of that. We're not giving up this time. We came for revenge, and revenge we shall have. That's pretty cool. Now, the first time we tried to take them all on, we got absolutely destroyed. But we knew what to expect this time around. Oh, and they have a bunch of jewels in here too. Now, obviously, I could have snuck my way through this, but we are on a mission. We are on a mission. That mission to find whatever this orb is. Now, they said it's in their second floor storage area. Oh, there it is. There it is. They didn't even try to hide it. As well as all their bananas. Well, that was easier than I thought. I thought we'd have to fight our way out of there. And I'm assuming we just toss it down here. And there we go. All right. Not too bad. All right. We're moving on. I am really glad that I did not push that snowball all the way into the hole, because that would have, one, that would have taken forever. And two, I had a feeling the sacred orb was one of the orbs we'd seen before. Oh no. Oh no. Inside the box. Oh, it's one of these. You know how much I love these puzzles. We're just going to leave that and try to figure out what exactly it wants us to do here. This feels very similar to what we did before. Now, what I do wonder is it telling us how many based on how many are in here? So, like, we see 2 orange ones. We see what appears to be 4 or 5 purple ones. We see 2 green ones. I see, like, yeah, it looks like 4 purple, 2 orange, 2 green, 1 red. I guess we'll try. What do we say? 2 purple, 2 green, 1 red. 2 purple, 2 green. I don't remember what orange was. That's got to be it, right? I see 1 orange, 2 orange. Yeah, it looks like 2 orange. And then I'm going to assume I think I saw 4. There we go. There we go. Easy enough. Oh, there's a chest too. It looks like for the gray ones, there's either 1, 2, or 3. The problem is it doesn't look like there is, I don't know how you would get this one out. If this is the one you're supposed to place here. Doesn't look like there is a way out. No, I mean, we could just skip it, but I don't know. I want to see if there is the orb somewhere. Doesn't look like there is. Like, well, doesn't seem like it'll come out of here either. All right, you know what? We have the Master Sword, so I doubt there's anything really in there that, you know, I think would really change the game that much. Let's move on to the second shrine. All right. So it looks like we want to go this way. What I do like about this area is that it has given us an opportunity to explore a little bit more of these desert regions, which previously, I mean, I didn't explore these areas that much at all. I've never been a big desert person, you know, in just about any game I've ever played. I tend to avoid like the desert areas if I can. All right, so there's that puzzle room right over there. I think that's the village that way. All right. Now it looks like it's just straight ahead. So if I mark the right area, this one felt like one of the easier ones for sure. But we'll see. Maybe got a shrine over there. All right, let's see if there's anything over here. This is actually the furthest I've gone in the map. I think this is the furthest you can go. Now we're still looking to do the rings one, and then there's the other one that I can't remember. I really hope I'm in the right spot. Oh, they got one of those all right, this might be it. A Moldu King? What the heck is that? Holy. We were obviously not safe there. Wow, that took a lot of damage. There we go. Can we climb on top? No. I guess we'll just do the thing. Wow. That's intense. Did that work? Oh my gosh. It's all going bad. It's all going bad. I guess we'll just try this. Definitely not the most conventional outfit, but you know, it can work. All right. We need something with a bit more power. Holy. There we go. Holy moly, that was tough. That was actually really tough. I know I performed terribly during that, but oh, I guess that was for the shrine. Okay. All right, that one was I just saw it and was like, let's just fight it. All right. A lot of good stuff came out of that. Ooh, a royal bow. A throwing spear, a golden claymore. A Gerudo spear. The spear's center of gravity is in its tip, making it a bit unwieldy for the average fighter, but in the hands of a skilled Gerudo warrior, it's a weapon of reliable strength. Oh wow, we got a radiant shield. And of course our inventory is full. I guess I'll take it though. Definitely one of the cooler looking shields we've gotten in the game. And then a royal shield. Oh, that one looks awesome. All right, well, we will drop this. Oh yeah. A shield issued to the Hyrulean royal family's immediate guard detail. It boasts a high defense, but these days it's more of a collector's item due to its ornamentation. That is very true. Because I definitely have no plans on using it. I mean, but it looks pretty sick though. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. I mean, obviously nothing beats this bad boy, but that is pretty cool. All right, here we go. Here we go. We took on a Moldu King, and we got a shrine out of it. I had a feeling we must have been going in the right area. All right, big or small? Interesting. Looks like we might have to use all of our tricks. Yeah, it's not gonna stay. That is the question, though. Oh, we got these. Guess we'll take this one and move that over here. There we go. We got this one. We'll move over here. Got this one. Guess you could. Oh, it's got to connect. All right, it's no good. But we got to get it to just open this door. Interesting. And if we took this one away... Interesting. Obviously that one's not going to work. So we can get that one there. I wonder what would happen if we... Well, I don't know. Okay, so this one's kind of definitely is the anchor for pretty much all of them. And it gets it to there, which ideally should then get it to here. Well, I guess all we need to do is just have this in the right spot then. I mean, if we have this... That's probably not it, but we're just going to do it anyway. Wow, so that didn't work either? Oh, because we'd have to have... Oh man, that's tricky. That is tricky. We need all these pieces to connect. We have this piece here. This has to touch that to that. It doesn't feel like we can freeze this though. It feels like if we freeze it, it will... Even if we were to lock it in place, yeah, now there's no electricity going through. That's so frustrating. I mean, I guess here is where we could probably use this. All right, there it is. Yeah, these puzzles are challenging in that they really do require us to use pretty much every ounce of skill that we've ever attained from really anything, doing any of the other trials that we've done, you know, up to this point. Like, I think most of the trials have always required the use of maybe one or two max, but you don't come across a lot of them where you have to use, you know, multiple skills, which is cool, you know? All right, so that one's done. Let's go over here and see if this is it for this final one. But man, I really do hope that there is more story to learn once we finish these trials, and that we don't just get four more locations with 4 more trials. And, you know, I don't want to lament though. I'm not the biggest fan of these trials. I just feel like it's a weird like mandatory thing to make us do when there's so much of this world that we could explore, and like actual combat and things. The puzzles are kind of my least favorite part of this game. But it's fine. Here's hoping that this is just one phase of it, and that there is an actual story. There we go. There's the last one. Holy moly. Much easier than the other shrines that we've done.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Wow. I mean, our little thing can only go so fast.
Hey!
I was like, how many more are there? Imagine we got shocked there and then it ruined the entire run. I would have lost it. I would have lost it. You would have seen us lose it right here. All right. Well, there you have it. At least we got to enjoy the sights and sounds of the sand. Like I said, I don't really explore the Gerudo Desert, you know, too often. All right, dual purpose. Okay, here we go. Another electrical puzzle. Do we have any, like, elixirs or anything that would help us with this electricity? I mean, I know we have like one rubber item. Oh, we got these earrings too. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I don't think that was probably what we're supposed to do, but it's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Luckily with, I don't know how much shock resistance we have. Oh, we have level 2, so, you know, not too bad. I don't know if having like a stronger piece of armor on would help that as well, but I don't know. I think we... All right, what I assume to be the final trial. Man, if we could use Rivali's Gale though, that would be insane. That would actually be insane. Royal bow. Let's see, is there anything we can get rid of? We get rid of that one. There we go. All right, and now time to try to figure out how to get up here. Oh. But then it also has to be... It has to be touching this one. That's tricky. That is tricky. I messed up. I just wanted to get close enough, you know? And again, this is probably not the way we're supposed to be doing this, but yeah, it's like, how close could I get it? You know, and I guess the same goes for this. There we go. Oh, we're so close. It's right there. Now the question is, how do we get... Because we can't pull this. That closes it. It's about as close as we can get it. Well, I guess if we pulled this... Well, no, because if we pulled this one and then push this one, then you lose that. You could move this one a little bit further. You still get some of that. And then you could move this. Right, but you'd have to move this. And that one has to be... This one has to be touching, right? Yeah. Well, now I'm nervous. I don't want to jump off because then we'll... Okay. Maybe this one? There we go. Can this one? Does this one have to be touching it? Oh, there we go. We got it figured out. I know I didn't do the last part for the other chest, but I just didn't have the patience. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm experiencing puzzle fatigue at this point in my journey through this, through this DLC. To the one who approaches this divine beast, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. In exchange for Naboris's emblems, you will be granted the chance to tread through the realm of memories. Those who lack determination will find this trial unforgiving. Do not take this place lightly, nor dismiss it as merely a world within your mind. The truth is much deeper than you know. All right, time to fight. This illusory realm was created from the depths of your memories. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is actually the one I've dreaded the most. But it does teach you about the parry mechanic. You learn a lot here. Oh, it's, this one's going very well, I would say. Or better than I expected it. I kind of remember this one. I don't think we can. What the heck? Oh, we don't have a... Do we not have a bow? Wow, we do not have a bow for this fight. That is alarming. Oh, I forgot. We have to send it up to him. I don't know where he is. He hides a lot. Oh, there he is. There we go. Not today, brother. Where's my weapon? That's not good. Oh, brother. Not good. Can we stop him? Yeah, no. The fact that we don't have a bow is really more than I was expecting. And we have no food. I would say this is arguably when he becomes the most dangerous in this moment. Oh my goodness. We had no more food. I was like, we cannot allow this to go any longer. I mean, it just wouldn't have ended well for us. I completely forgot that we go in with like a custom loadout. Well, though our aims are different, our feet took us to the same destination. I speak figuratively, of course. I travel by wing rather than by foot. Wandering around here and listening to the anecdotes about Champion Urbosa has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor her in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. This is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Va Naboris, which Urbosa herself mastered. I've written a song to try to capture the essence of Champion Urbosa. Oh, I love a cutscene.
Princess of Hyrule, I accept your proposition without hesitation. Not only are they planning to resurrect Calamity Ganon, it seems the Yiga clan is also after our treasured heirloom. You have my word. I won't rest until the Calamity falls.
Gerudo Chief Urbosa. On behalf of Hyrule and its king, I thank you. I've never seen you so serious, Urbosa.
Oh my. I can't say the same. 10 years ago, you rarely smiled, my little bird.
Urbosa, I feel like you've called me Little Bird before. I was wondering where you got that name from. Huh?
Halt and face me.
Oh, what?
Unlike you traitors, I prefer to fight my enemies head on. Do your worst.
Oh. Dude, this is kind of sick.
Urbosa!
Out of respect for our princess, you may keep your lives. Now go!
No, that was way too tough.
You asked me why I call you Little Bird.
Huh?
When you were but a small child, my dear friend called you that with the sweetest smile that ever graced our land of Hyrule.
You mean Mother?
It was 10 long years ago. Your mother had just left this world, yet her little bird still spread her wings and became the beacon of light Hyrule needed. Sometimes I forget myself and get lost in the past.
All right, I will say I'm not the biggest fan of all the trials that we have to do and all the shrines and the puzzles and things, but the cutscenes that we've been getting from, you know, the previous, you know, heroes of Hyrule are so worth it. I mean, so worth it. I wish we got cutscenes like that in the actual like main game in the story. We got a few, but there's something different. It feels something different about these ones.
Oh.
I must say, you are an impressive foe. You may now wield Urbosa's fury far more often. You are the pride of Hyrule, hero. Take care of our princess. I'm leaving that honor in your capable hands.
There we go. Urbosa's Fury Plus. All right. Well, we got 3 of them. And now we set our sights on the Elden region. All right, here we are. The final trial, or, you know, what I at least hope to be the final trial, or the final, you know, set of trials. Let us begin. I applaud your courage in coming here. The locations that will be revealed to you are of trials that will enhance this power sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. We never do. I really hope these ones are easy to find. Okay, that one seems pretty easy. All right, then he sings us a song.
Oh. Oh.
He sings us a song for every single one. Okay. That is a long song and dance for us to begin. All right, so this one seems pretty easy. It's got to be somewhere around here. Or maybe even, yeah, somewhere around here, which we could probably just go to the Divine Beast and get there. That one's pretty easy. This one
Urbosa's fury is ready.
looks like a zigzag. That's got to be here. Somewhere around here. This last one, it's like a V. Are there any V's? What does it look like? It's kind of like a loop of some kind. It might be this. It might be somewhere around here. Or here. Yeah, okay. Let us continue. We're going to go right to the Divine Beast, and then hopefully from there we should be able to get to the first one. Now, it said something about, fighting a fiery titan, which I'm assuming is one of those, those rock things. I guess we'll see. All right, so where would we get to the first one? Oh my gosh. There's one right here. What the heck? Okay, so this must be like a time trial one. That's pretty handy. We just happen to come across this. You're joking. I wasn't expecting to do any climbing. Oh no. Oh no. Do over. There we go. Managed to save that one. Holy moly. We almost missed that one too. All right. That one wasn't so bad. The last one that we did in the Sand Village, holy moly, that one felt like it was taking us forever. All right. You know, for a first trial, we found that one pretty easy. Now let's see if we can solve it just as easily. I don't think any of the trials have really, outside of like the Great Plateau trials, I don't think any of them have given us that much trouble. You know, but knock on wood, right? All right, I'm just jumping. I don't care. It says blind spots. Oh. Well, that's no good. I guess it makes sense all these trials would have to do with fire. All right, here we go. Part 2. Oh no, I messed up. That is unfortunate. Of course there are enemies. Of course there are. There we go, no time to fight. Just kidding, there's always time to fight. Alright, here we go. Hopefully, okay, it looks like we're getting closer. I need to go buy more arrows. What the heck? Yeah, there's no way I'm catching that. Oh, I guess we would have needed our frosty ability. Oh no. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. Yeah, we needed our frosty ability, but I didn't think about that. Yes, look at us go. All right. Redania's emblem. And so that one wasn't too bad. It just required a little bit of patience. But we got through it. Now, what I'm really curious about when it comes to this final trial is exactly what happens afterwards. You know, what exactly can we find waiting for us? Will there be a mega boss, or is this just part 2 of a multi-step quest? Because part 1 was obviously the Great Plateau. And so I wonder if part 2 would be all of these trials, and then, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see. As long as there's not more trials, I think I'll be okay. Now, where, oh, where? Oh, there it is. Another one. I wonder what this one is, though. Now, there's no way it wants us to just jump in the water, right? Or in the lava. That would be insane. Maybe we'll try these. Okay, it looks like they almost sync, but not completely. Just mostly. Oh no. Wow, so they do sync. Well, that's tricky. Alright, I know this is probably a terrible idea. It looks like you could still... We're gonna do it. It may not be the best idea, but we're gonna do it. All right, so it looks like all we needed to do is land on it. Even if it killed us. That's all we had to do. There we go. Wait, where's the shrine? Oh, there it is. All right, so far so good. We're 2 for 2 now. I always imagined that finding these ones and the ones in the desert would have been the hardest, but I mean, I will say, like, after almost being done with all these trials, you know, doing the, you know, defining them, I would say out, you know, once you figure out what you're looking for, you know, they're not completely terrible. Okay. That was great. Is it because it might have been because I skipped. There we go. Brilliant. Brilliant. Big brain. Take that one, and then we'll take this one too. Make a little covering here. Oh, or maybe not. All right, this isn't going as smoothly as I thought it would. I had the idea in my head. It was brilliant. And of course, that wasn't it. Why would it be? Wait, really? I will say I'm not a big fan of these gyro ones. Do not like the gyro ones at all. And part of me just thinks, why can't I just grab these and just reuse them? You know, and maybe you're supposed to do that. Maybe that's the whole point. Because I feel like if we, you know, were to like do something like that, we could create a little platform going across. Ideally, if it will stay in the right spot. Oh, there's a little chest over there. Easy enough. Oh, we got another stone slasher. I actually do want to keep that. I think I'm going to drop. There we are. Not perfect, but it certainly got the job done. And there we go. Redania's emblem. Right. Let's see if we can find the last one. Which from what we saw, it seemed like it was going to be somewhere over here, maybe even here. But we'll go take a look, see if we get lucky. I guess I probably should have just gone to the Divine Beast, right? Just because we would have been much higher up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Then we could just soar from there. Oh, wow. So we can't even go near them. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. I mean, it already feels like we're pretty close to it. All right, let's see if we can find. So this last one's definitely got to be a fight. Whereas the other two were pretty self-explanatory. Looking for a wide open space that could potentially house one of those titans. Maybe whatever is down there? What is that? Oh, it's got to be right here. Is that a Titan? It looks like it, right? It definitely looks like it. This got to be it, right? There we go. Gotta be it. Oh no. Oh no, I messed up. You know, I will say, I do not enjoy those little random things while we're in the middle of a fight. Too easy. Too easy. All right, well, that one did not seem to unlock anything for us. Which is very concerning. I thought that was definitely it. So I wonder if that wasn't the spot. I don't know. I guess we'll just keep going. See if we find another one. What the heck? I think we found it. Alright, seems like we could still be protected without using the full set. Igneo Titan. Holy. No way. Where the heck did it go? This is going splendidly. Oh, come on. Link, can you please just do the... Oh, we don't have it. Rip, we used the last one. I didn't realize that. That is unfortunate. All right, well, no more playing games. All right, here we go. That's unfortunate we don't get anything for beating that one. It was actually kind of massive. And the final trial.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
All right, here we go. The final trial. I'm excited to get through this one. We'll take on the boss, and then I guess we'll see what happens next. Moving targets. That should be fun. Interesting. All right, one step closer. There's the chest over there. Not too concerned about it. You know, we could grab it. We could also not. All right, so... this one seems to bring in a lot of our... All right, I don't really get this one at all, and I don't like the gyros. I really don't. This might end up being the hardest one we've done. There we go. Okay, I'm kind of getting it. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it that way. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. There we go. Good enough. Are you kidding me? Of course there would be more. Why wouldn't there be? It makes so much sense. Alright, well, let's see. Can we get it right this time? Are you serious? Alright, it feels like it could have made it. Definitely could have made it. Definitely looks like it has the legs. Okay, I take it back. I just want to get out of these trials and never see another trial ever again. Good enough, hopefully. Oh, man, that was agonizing. I would take a combat trial any day over doing any of these puzzles for all eternity. All right, there we go. We got the last one. All right. Yep. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I offer you this trial. It will be unforgiving. Granted a chance to tread through the realm of memories. Amazing. We'll do the thing. We'll fight the thing. We'll get the thing. Pretty simple. And the same thing we've done the last 3 times. I know I sound bitter. I know. It's because I am. I am bitter. This has been a trial fiasco. I mean, how many trials have we done? We've done like 16 trials. Or I guess each one had 3. And then plus the 4. Or it might have been 3 or 4 at the first area. So let's just get on with it, shall we? We got a weapon. We got no shields. We got ice arrows and 1 bow. It should be great. But what we do have... we do have Urbosa's Fury, which seems to do wonders against these divine beasts. These bosses. Which is amazing. Now. Should be a good time. This one I remember quite a lot. I remember it being a lot easier than I expected it to be. Not a chance, brother. That's our last arrow. Probably shouldn't throw that. It's our only weapon. Had to be done. Really? Did we really get hit by that? Are you kidding me? Dude, I was gonna say if we lost that fight, that would have been so embarrassing for me. But we got through it. We did the thing. We beat the fourth repeat boss. Are you still adrift in thought? You seem lost to the whims of your mind. Oh, pardon me. I suppose it's none of my business. Wandering around here and listening to anecdotes about Champion Daruk has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor him in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. This is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Varudania, which Daruk himself mastered. I've written a song to try to capture the essence of Champion Daruk.
Count me in, tiny princess. I'm the fearless Daruk, after all. And if Hyrule needs my help, I'll gladly lay down my life.
Thank you, Daruk.
Not sure if it's Calamity Ganon's fault or what, but I hear monsters have been attacking people more than ever lately. Times like these, you shouldn't leave the castle without a horde of mighty Gorons to watch your back.
You sound like Father. He's assigning a knight to watch over me wherever I go. I hear the top contender is the most accomplished swordsman in all of Hyrule.
Huh? That could only be... Huh? What the... They really are all over the place these days. Is someone being attacked? Cowards! Wait here, princess.
Oh.
little cuckoos! No monster stands a chance when fighting me, the almighty Daruk.
Dude, that was pretty cool. I feel like the cutscenes getting to see their display of power has been really fun to watch.
You're safe. It seems our friend here was the one being attacked. Precious boy, you saved his life. Huh?
Is he scared of dogs?
Good riddance, and stay safe. I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. As a kid, dogs always chased me. I still panic when I see one of those critters.
I never imagined the great Daruk would have a weakness.
So tell me, Princess,
Yes?
Calamity Ganon isn't, some kind of a dog monster, is he?
Imagine if he was. Like some giant wolf. I'm sure in a different life. I suppose even champions are not immune to fear. So, what do you think of Champion Daruk's song? By writing a song that celebrates the softer side of Champion Daruk, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. The missing verses of an ancient song. I think the perfect setting would be Hyrule Castle in the distant past.
I knew you could do it, little guy. Now you can use Daruk's protection more than ever. If you see that Ganon jerk, give him a message for me. Good riddance, bacon breath.
There we are, Daruk's Protection Plus. And thus concludes Champion Daruk's song. I am Maz Kashia. I must commend you for conquering this trial thus far. The door to the final trial is now open at the Shrine of Resurrection. Go and face your destiny. All right, here we go. The final trial. I would say overall, this DLC, you know, we'll save our final thoughts for when we actually beat it. But I will say overall, this DLC, it's had its good moments, but there's definitely some stuff where I'm kind of like, it was not my favorite, like the shrines. You have overcome many challenges thus far. Now allow me to bestow upon you one final trial. Return the Sheikah Slate to the terminal you first obtained it from. Do so, and the final passageway will reveal itself. All right, the final passage, the final trial. Let us begin. I guess we'll pull out our best gear. And now it is time. Can we take this weapon? Imagine if we could take it. I guess that would be quite silly. We'll put on our... I guess we'll put on our best gear. Is this an elevator? Welcome, hero. You have overcome many trials to reach me. Now it is time to face the final trial. Please don't tell me it's another puzzle. Of course it is. This trial is a complex labyrinth. To start, you will need a map. Why am I not surprised? So it's like another Divine Beast puzzle. Let's hope we can solve it rather easily. Oh, great. We can rotate it. All right, so this is where we started. So we need to find a way. How much can we rotate it? Oh, just 2 ways? Okay. Interesting. All right. Oh no, not an electricity puzzle. Seems like it's gonna test us from every which way. Looks like we might have to rotate the room, or doesn't look like we can rotate the room. All right, well, let's move on. We'll see if we can. Guess we could do something like this. All right, well, this looks complex. Oh, interesting. So I wonder if we... Okay, so it seems like it plays off of us rotating it. There we have it. I was worried that was going to fall in the lava. That would have been terrible. All right, first trial. First part of the trial completed. Three terminals remaining. So that one wasn't too bad, but let's see if we can figure out this next part. Really? Guardian Spear Plus. Interesting. Wonder if we could use it as like a stepping stool. Interesting. I'm assuming that must be like to get it at the end. I don't know if we're supposed to. We might have to put that other part in. Not taking any chances. There is one over there as well. We need to figure out how to get inside. But we'll come back to it. I want to finish this part first. Does this fit in there? go? Oh no, I messed up. So that gets us into this room. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any way. Even if we got lucky. Maybe if I change it? Oh no. We'll just forget that ever happened. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. That one was pretty easy. Oh, we don't need it. We don't need it. Yeah, no, we wouldn't have made it. No worries. I know we have, you know, we already have one. I mean, this is my favorite looking bow in the game. I just love it. I love it. I think it's fantastic. All right, so that's 2 done. So we got the pretty much the left side done. So now we need to focus on trying to figure out how to open up the right side. We got one over there. Yeah, I'm not going to fight that thing. I did not bring any ancient arrows. So kind of a bit of a fumble on my part. I could easily fight it, but I don't know. I'd rather not. All right. I feel like it's going backwards. Interesting. Now, what should we do here? Do we just push this? We cannot. Can we? I see. I guess we'll just push it in a direction and see what happens. We're just breaking everything. Holy moly. All right, so it looks like, okay, there we go. Turned off the water. Interesting. Just trying to see if I'm missing something. There we go. There we go. It's what we needed. That's what we needed. Kind of. At least it gets us up here. I don't know if this would work, but it definitely doesn't seem like that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Unfortunate. I wish you could stop this. We could apply a weight to it. Looks like we could go underneath. Maybe we'll need the ball for that. Doesn't look like we can go over though. Maybe sometimes the best choice is the most obvious one. But I do this a lot with like Zelda games in particular, where I just happen to overthink the puzzle, and the puzzle is actually pretty easy to solve, you know. But I'm often looking for this really intricate, you know, challenge, but I'm glad that one was pretty easy. All right, one last room. What the heck? We definitely should have brought some stuff with us. Looks like we'll be playing a lot of hide and go seek. Oh, it's not too bad to beat. We could beat it. But that's not why we're here. Okay, so this one was the one that was... Okay, we will have to fight these things so I can figure this out. That's gonna take forever. I'm always amazed by how little damage our bomb arrows do. There we go. All right, a worthy sacrifice. All of our bows are... All right, so hopefully, well, this one seems like it just needs a conductor. And then we could move this. Let's see, we need it to be, it seems like it needs to be right here. Can we stop this? We stopped it too late. Doesn't seem like that did anything. You know what? I see what I did. It makes sense now. I don't think I pulled it far enough. Okay, so I don't need both of them. I just need the one. There we go. It makes so much sense. Oh, I see. It makes so much sense. All right, so you can't grab it when it's in stasis. When will I ever learn? I think I'm missing something. I must be missing a piece. That's way up there. I had a feeling there had to be something with this area. Wait, I'm confused. Why is that not working? Well, maybe it is working. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do. Link, please. You're killing me, brother. The final one. And there we have it. Let's see what happens now. Well, I guess now we need to open the door. Did we do it? Confused. I feel like it should be spinning. Unless I'm missing a piece. Unless I'm missing that piece up there? Perhaps? Alright, it never ends, does it? Well, this is confusing. Just because I'm so tired of fighting this thing. All right, now we can focus. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to take this off. It seems like this was pretty important. It stops that door from going. No, that one definitely has to stay. This one definitely has to stay. Yeah, we'll just leave that. I do feel like... Oh, I felt like this was it. Was there more we're supposed to do? Am I supposed to pull this door too? But like, you can stop this for whatever reason. Not sure why you'd want to stop that. You can stop this for whatever reason. Not sure why you'd want to stop that. Makes no sense. This is the only part you can move. Maybe it's not the right piece. I want to make sure there wasn't another platform. Maybe it was spinning the wrong way, because it is impacted by that. So I wonder if I wasn't pushing it in far enough, or if perhaps I was turning it the wrong way. You have proven to possess the true power, the power of a true hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia. I offer this final try. Yo, do we have to fight this guy? No way, brother. That's actually insane. What the heck? We're in the sky. Wow, we really do have to fight him. Monk Maz Koshia. All right, brother. Well, you know what I mean? You asked for it. I didn't want to do this. Doesn't appear that he's affected by Divine Beast. That is very interesting. This is kind of a wild ending to this DLC. He basically has all the powers of the other Divine Beasts. Phase 2. I'm sorry, what? What is this, brother? Yeah, not today. Holy. Did he heal? Oh my gosh, and it's raining, so this won't work. He's definitely... Wow. There's a lot happening. And there's so many of them. Alright, had to be done. I didn't want to use it, but... Do we have anything for healing? We didn't cook any food before going into this thing, so... Oh, we got a couple of those. I didn't realize we made that. Man, they're everywhere. They start leaving bombs everywhere. We just have to set traps for them then. This is how they want to do things. Great. Our best weapon is out of energy. Not how I would have liked to go into this fight. So he can become massive. Why not? go, brother. There we go. What the heck? No way, are you serious? Not giving up. Wait, what is that? He really likes the shadow clones, huh? That's what I'm gathering. Too fast. Unfortunate. He doesn't seem to be affected by much now, does he?
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
I don't know why I did that.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Doesn't seem like anything really staggers this guy. Trying to see if there's like a trap I'm supposed to be setting for him. I guess I'm really supposed to just wait for him to do that one attack. Wow, why are all of our weapons almost broken? I'm so confused. Like almost every single one. Well, I guess we could have just... I was sitting here waiting for him to do his attack. And the whole time we could have just chopped his legs. You faced that challenge with great courage. You have erased all doubt from my mind. You are a true hero. As such, you were destined to take hold of this ancient masterpiece. is it? What is it? Wait, no, really, what is it? It's a motorcycle? I mean, that's cool and all. I mean, a weapon would have been cool. I mean, I would have taken a weapon or a shield even. Is this something we could just summon? That's interesting. That's interesting for a final gift. Oh wow, summon Master Cycle 0. Insert materials into the tank to convert them into fuel. You can freely call upon this item, but summoning it will not work in certain areas. Of course it won't. Why would you allow us to have fun? That would be insane. That which you have obtained is a masterpiece of innovation created for the one true hero. Hero of Hyrule, may the goddess smile upon you. I mean, that was cool. You know, that was cool. The final fight was epic. You know, I definitely enjoyed that. I guess we'll have to see what this cycle does.
Oh?
Ah, it's you. I can't put my feather on it, but I get the feeling you're even more accomplished than you were when we last met. I happen to have the perfect song for someone as esteemed as you. I would love to sing it to you. My teacher's unfinished song, the one I told you about. I finally completed the key verses. This lofty location is the perfect stage to sing this perfect song. It takes place 100 years ago at Hyrule Castle. Yes, the very castle you can still see over yonder. It's about the magnificent inauguration of the chosen champions. If you would, please listen to this special song, the Champions Ballad. And we get another memory from it.
Welcome, warriors. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, and for your bravery in accepting this fateful task. I officially appoint you Hyrule's champions, and bestow upon you this sacred garb. That blue is a symbol of the royal family, one that has been passed down for countless generations. Those garments you now wear were all crafted by my daughter, Zelda. Zelda, I trust you with the task only a daughter of the royal family can fulfill. Lead our champions, princess, and together, protect our kingdom from the threat of Calamity Ganon.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah. I tell you, those formal shindigs really take it out of me.
This is the Sheikah slate, eh?
It is. Apparently, there are more uses for it than we originally thought. Sadly, we've yet to decipher all of its secrets.
The princess showed me something strange recently. Somehow it can create true-to-life images.
Wow. I would love to see it. Princess? May I ask a special favor of you?
All right, this spot should work nicely. Keep your eyes on the Sheikah slate, everyone. Daruk, can you crouch down a bit? You're as big as Death Mountain.
Huh? Oh.
What's with the glum face, Princess? Give me a big smile. Rivali, move your tail closer to the group.
Fine.
Nifa, you look so tense. Deep breaths, okay?
Right.
Stay just like that. Here we go. Smile. Click, snap.
Oh, I love it. I mean, if there's one thing that this DLC did do, it gave us some backstory to the creation of this group, the Champions, and kind of where Link's connection ties to all of them. After the ceremony, they would all forever be known as champions. My teachers always advised me to write songs that translate to the listener, transport the listener to the moment in time you're singing of. Now I finally feel I understand what he meant and the true power of music. By the way, I found this when I was looking through my teacher's notes. I was thinking you should be the one to keep it. Your courageous heart reminds me of the indomitable spirit of the champions. I know you'll treasure it. Picture of the champions. A picture of Zelda and the 5 champions, taken after your inauguration ceremony at Hyrule Castle. Cass gifted you this precious item after completing the Champions Ballad. Well, at least we finished it. A final thought. May the souls of the champions who watch over Hyrule rest in peace.
Link. 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 I have watched your journey, every step. You have overcome every challenge with great courage. With the power that you have attained, I am certain you can defeat Calamity Ganon. Truly.
And there we have it. The Champions Ballad complete. All right. Ironically enough, it brings us back to the same location that we began our journey, what feels like so long ago. And now we have another item. How do I use it? That's pretty cool. It really is a motorcycle, which is kind of sick, honestly. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Oh, look at us! Look at us! We could be in the Fast and Furious franchise. We got the drifting down. Oh, baby, look at us. Look at us. We could be on the cover of GQ. Yes, sir. Looking good. Oh, and we can use our weapons while we're on it, too. Oh, that's cool. We can accelerate. Oh, wow. We could do a 0 jump. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a pretty cool way to get around Hyrule. Now, the one thing I will say is that I don't know. For me, I don't know if it's a worthy reward for completing all of those trials. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I don't know what I was expecting. But let's talk about the end. The end of the Champions Ballad. That looks pretty cool, though. I will be honest with you. That's a pretty cool thing. And the fact that you could summon it anywhere is also very neat. And then it just disappears after a while to be resummoned again. That's pretty cool. All right. So we did it. We beat the Champions Ballad. We beat the DLC. I would say, you know, we'll talk about the best and worst parts of it. That's just kind of like my quick final thoughts on the whole thing. I would say the best parts were hands down the cutscenes. I really enjoyed the cutscenes. And I enjoyed the opportunity to continue to explore Hyrule. You know, I think one positive, I guess, of those trials that we would do is that it gave us an opportunity to explore a little bit more and do some, you know, go to some additional areas and all that, which, you know, I'm always up for. And that was cool. I would say, really? We're in the middle of a story, brother. But yeah, I would say that's the best part of it, were the cutscenes. And, you know, they gave us additional information on the champions that we haven't seen. You know, we didn't really see too much or learn too much about them during the main story. And so this kind of gave us an inside look at all of them. And I thought that was pretty cool. I really did enjoy that. Yeah, this is a cool motorcycle. I would say this is definitely not something I was expecting to get in this game. But now that I have it, even just the first couple minutes of using it, I feel like I would not want to use it. I enjoy exploring by foot. I really do, but it is nice to kind of be exploring this way. You know, it does seem like you run out of gas pretty fast though. And so that is something to, I guess, keep in mind. But I would say the cutscenes were definitely the best part. Now, in terms of the worst parts, in my opinion, without sounding too negative, was probably everything else. The boss fights were fine. You know, going in with a set loadout presented an interesting challenge of creativity and ingenuity when it came to defeating those bosses. When some fights you only had a bow or you only had a sword, some fights you didn't have a shield. Most fights, if you did have a bow, you only had a couple arrows. And so I did enjoy that kind of challenge mode in a way where it kind of forced you to be a little bit more creative about the fight because you only had so much. And I do enjoy that sort of challenge. And so I did kind of like those fights. But with knowing that much, about 90% of this DLC consists of you doing all of these trials, I do wish the trials were a bit more engaging. A lot of them, many of them were just puzzles. I think there was only one that was a combat one. And I liked that one. I wish that there were more combat ones. I wish there were more things for you to do and actually fight. You know, really putting your skills to the test. Because if that's really what this DLC is about, and it's about you, you know, if it's about you putting your skills to the test and going through these trials, I think like combat trials would have been a little bit better. You know, that's just my opinion. I found that the trials, after we did the first one on the Great Plateau, we did the first 4. I was really hoping that was the end of it and that we wouldn't have to do any more trials. And unfortunately, that was not the end of it. We would then get sent out across the land to 4 different locations. And those 4 locations would have 3 puzzles or 3 riddles that we'd have to solve, basically discovering what, where those locations were, do the prerequisites to go to a trial, to do the trial, to then fight a boss. I don't know. I would say after the Great Plateau trials, it would have been cool if there was just other stuff for us to be asked to do than to just do more trials. Because I would say and I think a lot of people feel this way. It's like when it comes to like the story and the main campaign, I feel like a lot of people's least favorite thing to do would probably have been the trials. I mean, it's not to say that I hated doing the trials. I just wanted to get in and get out of them, And when it came to this DLC, to find out that it was just more trials, that was much of what the DLC had to offer. Was a little disappointing to me. It's not to say like I didn't enjoy the story pieces. I liked the cutscenes. I mean, those definitely added a lot of value to me in the story aspect. But in terms of gameplay, it just doesn't feel like there was a whole lot here to do outside, with much of the DLC centering around those trials. And honestly, those are just my thoughts. Maybe you like the trials. Maybe you didn't find them to be such a terrible experience. I would say after doing the 4, after doing that first set of trials, I was kind of over it. I didn't want to do any more. And then to have to do that 3 more times with, a totaling an additional 9, shrines to do. That did take a toll after a while. So, part of me just kind of wanted to get through this, these trials just to kind of get it over with. And as much as I enjoyed the DLC, I was definitely happy for it to end. I just didn't want to do any more trials. And that's just kind of, for me, that's kind of where I'm at with it. But, it was fun. It had its moments. There were things I enjoyed. I liked, like I said, I really enjoyed the story. But, outside of that, it was pretty bland to me. It was pretty bland. But again, those are just my thoughts. I would love to know what your thoughts were. The soul cycle that I'm calling it now, this whole like 0 cycle, whatever it is, was definitely a cool little addition. Definitely a cool little addition. If you just want to explore Hyrule and you want to do other stuff, then I think this is definitely worth it. Allows you to just explore. I wish it didn't have gas. I think the fact that it has gas feels a little frustrating because you had to work so hard to get this thing. You know what I mean? You had to work so hard to get this thing, and now you have to put gas in it. I don't know. I don't know how much gas it takes if I can just... Okay, so you could just throw... It looks like you could just throw some random things. It looks like 10 apples will fill it all the way up, which is pretty cool. And then you're back to moving. It's not that bad. Not that bad. I do wish that there was no limit on this and that you could just use this infinitely forever, given how much you had to do to get it. But, I mean, at this point in the game, you probably have a bunch of random items that you don't mind getting rid of. And so it wouldn't be the worst thing to have to fill it up. And I'm sure there's other items that probably account for more fuel than the apples. But yeah, it looked like it took about 10 apples to fill it all the way up. But I don't know. It was fun. It had its fun moments, but I'm excited to move on to the next thing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, you already know what to do. Dropping a like is a great free way to help out and support the channel. Comment down below what your thoughts are on the DLC. If you played it yourself, what did you think about doing all the shrines? Like, did you enjoy that part of it? What was your favorite aspect of this DLC? For me, it was definitely the cutscenes. The cutscenes were incredible. And of course, if you enjoy cozy commentary or your viewing pleasure, be sure to hit that sub button. We'll probably do another video on the trials of the sword, test that out a little bit. I don't know if we'll actually beat it, but it seems like it's just like a combat trial thing. So we'll probably just end up doing a one-off video on that. And then And then I think from there, we'll move on to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. We got Tears. We got a bunch of other indie games that we're going to be playing. And then, of course, we might do like a Spooktober kind of indie game or two on the channel. But we'll kind of see. We'll see where we end up with that. But if you have a spooky game that you would like to see, let me know in the comments. We'll probably end up playing Little Nightmares 2 on the channel and a couple others. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the Halloween month and all the spooky games we'll get to play together. Definitely looking forward to that. And again, hopefully you guys are as well. Anyway, that's all for me, guys. I'm going to drive off into the abyss here with our new little speeder, our little speeder bike, and continue to explore more and more of Hyrule. And hopefully you guys are safe. Hopefully you're doing well. And I will see you in the next video.